Eric and Charlotte, time is ticking for many people, still waiting for those unemployment benefits to come through. But as one Madison man shares, he doesn't have much time left to wait.
We have blown through $6,000–7,000 of our savings. We worked hard for that, and it's like it's all been sucked away and there's nothing we can do about it.
After 11 weeks of waiting for unemployment benefits, Reginald Hill says he's running out of options.
Our cell phones got cut off today because we can't pay our bill, and what's next? Our internet, and they're homeschool kids. So if that happens, they're out of an education.
Hill says they don't have the money to pay their rent come July.
He's been very understanding. We lucked out with that, but when it comes to the first of the month, he still has a mortgage to pay on this home. And so we have no guarantees, and if he had to give us a 5-day notice or evict us, I can't blame that man.
Hill's family isn't alone in this.
We've already seen the number of evictions climb as the courts are slowly reopening. We are seeing an increased number of individuals that are facing eviction for just basically not being able to pay rent.
Legal Action Wisconsin attorney Erica Lopez helps people facing eviction and advises applying for community resources. But those take time that some don't have.
Like I said, people can apply for different sorts of funds in the community. That's still not going to be enough. People need, 4 to 6 months of rent maybe by the end of this. But we will see an enormous increase. And I just don't think we know how big it's going to be, but it's going to be big.
So people like Hill are hoping for answers from the Wisconsin Department of Workforce Development.
We do look at cases on a first come, first served basis. So when we had that influx of cases within that short period of time, we have a limited number of staff that are able to work on the actual adjudication process.
Program and policy analyst Emily Savard says it's more complicated than just sending checks in the mail.
Though everybody would have loved to be able to pay out benefits immediately to people when they lost their jobs, we still have to follow those rules and laws. And we've been reminded by the Department of Labor that we can't take any shortcuts.
For Hill's family, he says there is nowhere else to turn.
You have these kids, and, what can we tell them? We can't give them any reassurances because we don't have any.
Legal Action Wisconsin says there are resources out there to help people in situations like the Hill family. News 3 Now is digging into how those resources can help, and we'll have that story tomorrow at 6.